College football playoffs stuck at 12 teams in 2026, and the power struggle is the real story. Despite all 10 conference commissioners and Notre Dame preferring playoff expansion, the college football playoff will remain at 12 teams in 2026. As we mentioned before, the official explanation is that another year of evaluation is needed. Sure. The explanation is widely viewed as cover, not cause. The real reason, the Big Ten versus the SEC. Nearly 2 years ago, the Big Ten and the SEC seized full control over the future of the college football playoff format. They demanded authority, received it, and now they can't agree on what to do with it. The Big Ten wants a 24-team playoff, multiple automatic bids for power conferences, and play-in games. The SEC wants 16-team playoff, 5 automatic bids for conference champions, and 11 at-large teams. The remaining 8 conferences overwhelmingly support the SEC's 16-team model, but they no longer have a vote. The result, total control, zero progress, and industry sentiment is blunt. They wrestled the power away and fumbled it. It's disgusting, this ego-driven gridlock. I couldn't agree more with those conversations. I'm a big component of the 2014 playoff. I know you've heard me rant about this multiple times. Both conferences have their own agendas. Neither conference wants to give up their power. They think they run college football, and instead of making progress and advancing with everybody, they're just doing their own thing. This sounds a lot like politics.
If this happens again next year, if I'm the NCAA, I'm looking at the Big 12 and the ACC going, all right, they can't figure it out. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah,
like, that would be
exactly.
my guess, is like, if you have two power entities that can't figure out what to do under one governing body, I'm sorry, it's up to the governing body to then take control and say, listen, we gotta make a decision here. We gotta make it soon. I don't understand how a 2014 playoff, especially when everybody, including Notre Dame, agreed. I don't understand how it didn't get changed this year.
Yeah, well, it's some people are on 16, some are on 24. The Big Ten was like, we'll go to 16 if you agree to go to 24 later. I'm sure there's TV contract policies that are put in there as well as incentives. But they did change some things. And here's what changes: automatic bids in 2026. All Power 4 conference champions get automatic bids, even if it's ranked outside the top 12. Highest ranked group of 6 team gets an automatic bid, even if they didn't win their conference. Which, by the way, everybody left this meeting
That's
had no
ridiculous.
idea that was in the rules. And Notre Dame automatically gets an at-large bid if it finishes as the top 12. Why is this problematic? Well, if you used the 2025 final college football playoff rankings as a test case for next year, Miami, who made the national championship, wouldn't have even been in the playoff. BYU would have been out. Duke would have been in, who won the ACC unranked. And Tulane would have been in as the highest-ranked group of 6 team, not necessarily a champion, even though they did win their championship. So yes, top 10 teams could miss the playoff, while lower ranked or unranked teams get in because of automatic qualifiers. That's not expansion fairness. That's Frankenstein football. I'm telling you, do what the FCS does. It's so simple, but there's too much money involved and too many organizations that are greedy, that don't want to do what's best for college football. They want to do what's best for themselves.
My friend is also very adamant on this. Just have the top 24. Just run the top 24 out there. Whoever it is, just have the top 24 run out there as well. I mean, it's so absurd, and especially that group of 6 rule. That's just awful. Like, come on, we gotta make sure everyone knows what the heck is going on, and also a lot of this conference rules are changing as well, as far as who gets in the conference championship game. So tiebreakers are being changed. The ACC model, which got Duke into that game in the first place, is being changed. So that alleviates some of the problem.
They keep changing until they get to the teams that they actually want in the playoff. So it's so dumb about the playoff. I need automatic qualifiers for every conference in Division One. Otherwise, what's the point of being a Division One school? They may as well make the change. Do what the FCS does. It's simple.
Agree,
Conference
100%.
champions are in, and then you have a bunch of at-large teams. It's going to play itself out. It's the only format that is actually fair for college football. Now, here's the bigger picture. 2026 playoff ends on January 25th, 2027 in Las Vegas. That is the latest title game ever.
Mhm.
January 25th is when the championship game is. There is a difference between 38 days between the first round of the playoff and the national championship game. This is a 1-year contract extension only on the 12-team playoff. The Big Ten and the SEC must decide the 2027 format by December 1st, 2026, which, by the way, is a deadline before they even see how the 2026 playoff works, which is also stupid. Non-playoff bowls are left hanging. Sponsors face uncertainty. The sport continues drifting towards two-conference domination, which is not great for the sport. It is great for those two conferences, though. We could spend an entire podcast on this, but that is your update on the college football playoff that we got from last week.